Hello guys, my name is Pavel Zanasirov. Today I'd like to tell you about content marketing. Let me start by defining the keyword, the topic, which is content marketing. What is content marketing? Well, it's a strategic marketing approach focused on creating and distributing valuable, relevant, consistent, content to, attract and retain a clearly defined audience, and ultimately to drive profitable customer action. So it's a new way of marketing techniques that integrates the unique selling propositions into the real life situations. So here's the difference between content marketing and ordinary marketing. So it's rather than pitching you the idea, it's changing the behavior through content. So the purpose is not to sell the products to the consumer, but rather than to engage and change the perspective of the product or service through creating content. So it's a bit new way to reach consumers in an inspired way, but however, there are so many companies which are trying to implement the content marketing, such as Procter and Gamble, John Deere, and of course Coca-Cola, which are one of the best companies around the world. So I'd like to give an example of Coca-Cola, the company. In 2011, Coke introduced new content marketing technique, that is Content 2020. It's the reasons why the company has established the content marketing is that there are three reasons. So the first one is they want to double the size of their business. So number two is that they have observed a distribution of creativity, meaning there are more consumer generated stories than Coke company stories. So the last reason why they did established content marketing is that there is greater connectivity and consumer empowerment than ever before. So in order for Coke's content marketing objectives to be successful, why did their content marketing succeed within the company? So they decided to focus on storytelling. So what is storytelling? It is generally telling and creating stories in a way that is compelling to the reader, making a genuine connection with the consumer through storytelling rather than throwing ads in their face. Well, such as, for example, advertisements on the TV using celebrities. They prefer to use storytelling. So the strategy the company used is that they wanted to move from one-way storytelling to dynamic storytelling. So what is dynamic? What is the difference between storytelling and dynamic storytelling? So it describes the Coke described the idea by saying it's generating a story which is heard across multiple channels for the purposes of creating a unified and coordinated brand experience. So as you know, of course there are drawbacks and benefits of using content marketing. So the first, I'd like to give some examples of the benefits of implementing the content marketing. So the first one is to build brand awareness, trust, and loyalty. People consuming the content will automatically start to build an impression of the product or the brand. So number two is reaching an audience who may avoid all ads all the time. Meaning there are some people who don't like the advertisements at all. So it's really helpful for the company to reach that, to gain the, the trust, the loyalty of these people. So number 3 is to keep costs down. There are no media placement costs, and most work can be done in-house, so spend can be kept low. And the next benefit is to increase traffic and conversions. Quality content draws the audience to the website, such as increasing web traffic. Once they are on the company sites, the people within the company can easily persuade them to register or make a purchase, or etc. So the last benefit I'd like to give you is that to support other marketing tactics, such as good content is really important for the success of many other marketing tactics, such as search engine optimization, social media, or public relations. So these are the advantages of content marketing. So what are the disadvantages of the content marketing? So the first disadvantage of content marketing is that the benefits aren't immediate. Well, it takes much time. Whenever they establish the content marketing, the people within the company can get the results at once. It can be a long process sometimes. So, and the number 2 is skills and resource. Content marketing can be time consuming. The people need to create content, publish it across the marketing channels, and analyze the impact, these kind of things. And the next drawback can be finding content ideas. It can be really tricky to come up with the ideas for the effective new topics and formats. This will become easier as people go along, and they can analyze the impact of previous content. So, and the last drawback is that the evaluation, it's relatively easy to measure the effect your content marketing on web traffic and online conversions. It can be sometimes harder to determine the impact of the content on brand reputation or awareness and loyalty. So these are the drawbacks and benefits of content marketing. So I hope you'll enjoy the video. Thank you so much.